In this video, I'm going to show you how to take liquid art and create a stained glass free edge. The most important thing about using liquid art is knowing how much to mix in your liquid so you have the perfect consistency. Check it out. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fill 3 separate dishes with liquid monomer. I'm going to take an eyedropper full of liquid art and squeeze it into the liquid monomer to create the perfect mixed solution. If you go dark, my suggestion is to add 2 to 3 vials full. Let's take 1 vial of blue. I'm going to do 2 of yellow to create the intensity that I like because it is a light color. Before my application, I'm going to push back the cuticle area and we're going to gently prepare the natural nail with our medium arbor band. And again, notice as I come around the cuticle, I'm going to work diagonally through the nail to effectively and efficiently remove the shine. This is going to be the fastest way to achieve that. I'm now going to take my swipe and I'm going to cleanse the surface of oils and contaminants. We're going to prepare it for the protein bond application. We're going to apply 1 coat through all 10 nails. As soon as you are done with your 10th nail, you're going to come back and add your 2nd coat. We are now ready for application. I'm going to take my sculptured nail form. I'm going to pre-pinch the tip. I'm going to apply the form flush to the natural nail. We're now going to use our dappled dishes with liquid art and create our stained glass edge. The first color I'm going to choose with a separate brush is yellow. And quickly apply it to the front edge. I'm quickly going to come in with red. I'm going to drag that right up to the side. A little bit of blue. Right to the corner. And I want to make sure that with the side of my brush, I'm going to keep a nice tight side wall. A little bit of red here in the corner. A little bit of blue right to the front. I'm going to make sure that my side walls are going to be dead straight. This is going to prepare us for our glitter fade application. I'm now going to take a very small pearl from the Block Party collection. I'm going to use Surprise. I just want to get just enough where I can set it right where the line is. I'm going to move that from corner to corner. I'm going to just lightly feather it so it looks like it's fading on to the front as well as the back. Once we're done fading the glitter to cover the line between the free edge and the natural nail, we're now going to overlay the whole surface with Speed Clear. My suggestion is trying to achieve this in one pearl. That way you can move faster. I'm going to submerge my brush. I'm going to get a large pearl. I'm going to set it at the cuticle area. I'm going to make sure the tip of my brush is going to push the perimeter of the cuticle area as flush to the natural nail as the product runs down the body. I'm using the body of my brush and allowing the product to flow towards the tip of the nail. As it gets over the stress area, I'm using the body of my brush to balance the excess through to create a beautiful upper arch. We're now going to allow this to dry and we're going to file it into perfection. Once the product sets, we are going to remove the form, and as you can see, we have a nice transparent stained glass tip. We're now going to use eye formation to file it into perfection. The first thing we want to be able to do is establish the perimeter of the nail. We're going to make sure that our lower arch is perfectly straight on both sides. Once the perimeter has been established, we're now going to use our electric file with our safety bit and file this into perfection. Again, with the overgrip technique, we are going to start from the cuticle area. We're going to use zone 1 of the barrel to file through. Notice zone 2 through the upper arch, zone 3 through the tip. Again, right-handed users, you're going to file towards yourself. Left-handed users, you're going to file in reverse, again, towards yourself. Once we are done establishing the upper arch, I'm going to look down the barrel of the nail. Again, use zone 3 to file through, zone 2, zone 1, all the way through to make sure the C-curve is going to be nice and even. Once we've established the perfect C-curve, we're going to go around the cuticle area in one direction, making sure it's going to be nice and tight. Once we've established the eye, I'm going to come through from cuticle to free edge to make sure it is perfect. Once we use our electric file to file the right shape, I'm now going to use my hand file to do the last bits of detail. Remember, use your hand file to blend the cuticle so that it is flush to the natural nail. I'm going to file through the body to make sure everything is perfect. I'm going to lightly sponge the surface. Once we are done doing that, I'm going to take my swipe. I'm going to cleanse the surface from cuticle to free edge. I'm now going to use finish gel, put a nice, even coat from cuticle to free edge. You can see with the combination of liquid art and just a little bit of that block party collection, you're going to be able to get an amazing display of clarity.